Hey guys, it's me once again. Now, this is something I rarely do, and this is a first for me. Today I want to highlight a guy who is indeed disabled. He had surgery a long time ago that did not allow him to move his neck or most of his body. His spine is literally set in a certain way. Now, I introduced this guy to Airsoft to help him out, and also to add to it, he has diabetes and I think arthritis. So this guy's got it pretty rough. But I introduced him to Airsoft to help him out, to keep him moving, to help him lose weight, and he has definitely had fun. I've seen him just all sorts of happy through a lot of things. I mean, I got him in the nose with my M16, he'll say it, but I kind of tricked him into, well, not really tricked him, I kind of got him into the video and thought I'd let him speak his mind about his gun that he got, and he has. It's a Game Face 76 AK, made by that horrible fucking company, Crossman. But I thought I'd let the guy speak his mind about his gun, and kind of did that. There will be no rating system. This is just a spotlight on this guy, because he's a real trooper. He really is, and he's one of, I don't know how many of those who are disabled that play Airsoft to help out with their disability, to cope with it, do whatever. But yeah, I thought I'd give them a highlight. So I'll be doing a spotlight on a lot of people with disabilities, and I'll try and get another one in on this. So I will see you in the next one, guys.
This is not AirsoftAls, this is Preacher.
Oh, I'm not doing review.
You just hand me gun. Exactly.
Gun.
Hey guys, AirsoftAls here, and this guy here actually took a stock, and I don't want to say Crossman, but yes, a Crossman AK-74 SU and upgraded it. Most people say it couldn't be done. This guy did it. So, yeah. So, what he has done is taking a Dream Army spring, Echo 1 Full Metal Gears, and shoved it into this thing. And if I see any innuendos in the comment section, I will blast you. Now, aside from that, how much did you pay for this gun?
Roughly $100. Because I did a trade with it, but at stock it's about $110.
Okay.
And the cost of my upgrades was around, I paid about $10 for the Dream Army M140 spring and the Echo 1 18-to-1 Super Torque gears. I wanted the power instead of rate of fire, so I went with those. But they were roughly, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, they were $18. So I put about $30 in upgrades, and I went from the 375 factory FPS to now estimated somewhere between 450 and 480. I'm gonna go. It's probably not quite that stout because the battery that's with it is only an 8.4. I need to go to at minimum of 11.4. I think it is 11.6. I can't remember exactly.
It's 11.1 like both.
Yeah, the 11.1. Even a 9.6 would make a big difference. The motor, that's the saving grace on this particular gun, is the motor. It's a really incredibly strong motor for what it is, completely adjustable, which is really nice.
Yes. And I have to admit now, looking at this gun, stock, I'll have to admit, it's pretty good at what it does. Now, why don't we go over the exterior of the gun itself, being that it is a Crossman gun. However, at the same time, it's not a Crossman gun. This is actually a Game Face gun. This is a Game Face Pulse R76 SMG. However, they like to say it's a rifle. Now, granted, an AK-74, yes, is a rifle model. However, the AK-74 SU, which is basically a submachine gun, is still considered a rifle for some reason. I don't know why. I honestly don't care. The Russians are Russians. They can do whatever they want. Now, outside of that, this did come with a very ugly, and yes, I'm going to say ugly, you guys can Yell in the comment section if you want and troll me, but it did come with an ugly tri-rail system. Now, granted, if this guy had some tack lights, maybe a couple visible things, I mean, maybe a red dot, ACOG, anything like that, yeah, he would need it. But he didn't, and chose to take it off and went with just the stock iron sights.
Which, for me, works just fine.
Now, the body itself does consist of a metal skeletal buttstock that is foldable, metal upper receiver, metal lower, a metal magazine, which holds 375 rounds. Thank you, Game Face, for your consistency. If it was stock, it'd be 375 FPS. A rubberized front grip with a lower Picatinny rail, and rubberized lower pistol grip with an adjustable motor area. Which, to my knowledge, I believe you've only adjusted the motor once.
Well, since I've upgraded, I haven't had to adjust the motor at all. But prior to that, I did have to. And that was one of the things that I guess they anticipated with having plastic gears factory, because they do wear. And then you were able to adjust the motor down a little tighter and continue to fire. But I chose to just replace the gears, period, because I wanted a stronger. I wanted to go with a stronger motor, or not motor, but battery eventually, and definitely a stronger spring.
Which, I'll have to say, and give this to you, of course, with this, and you being, and I have not said this, guys, as of yet, this man here is indeed disabled. He cannot move his neck, nor can he move his body all that much. So a weapon like this is definitely something that he is okay with.
Hence the reason I went with the high torque, because I need the distance. I'm more of a sniper type. But, as you all know, playing, there's times when you got to go full auto. And I wanted the ability to do both. And I found that in this particular model.
Yeah, nice little AEG element. Now, if you could do anything with this to make it a little bit better, I mean, in your opinion, have you ever found anything wrong with this being a Crossman gun?
Well, no, not really. Even stock with the plastic gears, because they did put in the adjustable motor, it was still a fine gun prior, and I really didn't have any problems with it, other than it did strip on me. But like again, they anticipated that with the adjustable motor. But as I said before, I went ahead and replaced it with full metal gears, so I could put in a stronger battery and a stronger spring to give me more torque.
Yes. Now, for those of you guys who don't know, there was a time when I did review a Crossman gun that tried to attempt a rifle SMG combination. I have that gun with me today, and it's still working.
One of the nice things that I found about this particular clip is it's got a big, nice, open mouth.
Which is common with most AKs.
Wow.
It's this little POS. It's a piece of crap. I hate it. You know, just throw it over here. And it still isn't broke.
I have dropped this from 15 feet out of a shooting house. It was a sniper's nest. And granted, I did bang up the clip a little bit. No problem. Just put it back together. Use little wire pliers. Good to go. It shoots really good.
Just to bring the camera up over here, this is what he's shooting at. This is what he's shooting at. Now, that is the upgrade motor and everything like that you're hearing, but again, without the 11.1 LiPo, it cannot shoot very high.
The rate of fire is not as good as it should be, but the torque is still there. I'm still getting plenty of power. I know I'm shooting a minimum of 425, and it is good at anywhere between 100 and 150 feet is pretty darn accurate, and they're going to feel it when it hits them. An adjustable hop up on the inside here, which
cannot get to because of the tape.
Yeah, well, this is from, you know, me not knowing what I was doing to begin with. When I started this whole thing, and I dropped my spring out of the slide here, which holds the top on, which accesses the battery, or the accessory, well, whatever, you know, to get to the battery door.
Accessible
Accessible battery. There we go. Anyway, saying it wrong. So I have to use a little black tape, which doesn't matter because the hop-up is set to where I want it. And nobody uses my gun except for me and my daughter, which we have the same shooting style. So we're happy with it set like it is. And I'm really not, I haven't found any gun that I like better than this so far. I know you're going to give me crap because it's, it was built by Craftsman. It is game face, but with the upgrades it's done, it's durable, it's compact, it's accurate for me, and it's perfect for limited mobility. Because it's small enough, I can knock down the stock, not up. We don't want to go up. Knock down the stock, put a single point sling on it, and I'm good. Through the woods, through wherever. For me, like it is now, it's a definite 9.5. But that's just because of the upgrades that it was done.
Yeah.
9.5 for me.
And I'll have to admit myself, I personally will also give this gun, it's definitely a 9 out of, I mean, if it was not upgraded, it would have to be an 8 out of 10. A good buy. But with it upgrade and all the love and care that this man has put into this gun, it's a 9 out of 5. It's a 9 out of 10 for me. A must own now.
Absolutely.
Now, to my knowledge, and I believe you told me this, I don't know, the camera was off, but I believe you said you're not going to sell this gun
No,
yet?
no. This is my baby. It's durable. I love it. Haven't had any problems with it, so to speak, since I've upgraded, except for the battery, and that's one of the other things that I have to get upgraded. I just haven't got around to doing it. It's been pretty much the end of the season, and I'll probably do that during the off season and be ready for battle starting next year.
Now, I know you guys have been asked, I know, and I can already hear the comments section blowing up right now about battle footage today. It's going to happen. It's going to happen, guys. There will be battle footage, although it's not going to be...
Hey, one other thing when you do upgrade one, make sure you get your selector switch right. I didn't, and it was such a pain. I didn't bother with it, so it has no safety. Just a word of warning.
Are you going to throw any other surprises? Because this is the guy that threw the frag in the revolver review, people.
Well, you never know about me. I'm kind of a loose cannon sometimes. As we all know.
Right, well, outside of that, as always, guys, I've been Airsoft Al. This man here is Josh. You have a YouTube, I believe, yes?
I do.
Yes, okay. It is McNary Airsoft. You can see his videos. I believe you'll be posting more soon.
Yeah, I've got several that needs to be edited and posted. To be honest with you, I've been lazy.
That's kind of how it is for everyone here in here in McNary County. So it's not a stereotype. That's just how people are here. So.
Way country.
In a sense. As always, guys, remember to carry your guns in a gun bag. Remember to wear eye protection. Remember to wear all sorts of protection. And if you're going into a sunny area, wear a lot of sunblock.
I might have to say, from experience, you need lower face protection. I have been hit by this man with his M16 in the nose, right here, and it hurt very badly.
Be glad it wasn't a sniper rifle.
I was, but I still, lower face protection. If you're in a, what we call it, the woodland set?
Yeah, wooded area. If you're in a wood area, also wear bug spray.
Huh. Second that one.
Right, well, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Some combat footage will be coming up after this, although it's not going to be AEG, it's going to be Springer, and probably some pistol. Combat footage. See you next time.
Peace.